Hello. Now hopefully you should able to hear my voice. So let me just check. Okay. Because it is important when you are in okay. Okay. So we have troubleshooted the few things now and now we are live. Okay. So that's great. So what I will do is I will minimize and we can just wait for a few more minutes so that just want to check that anybody really able to join in to this session or not. Okay. 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 So we can start Docker lab. Okay. So we are building our Docker lab. So I will show you step by step how to set up a Docker lab. Okay. So in this video, you will get that what exactly our motto is. So ultimately, we are going to form a Docker swarm. Okay. And before we form a Docker swarm, we need some machines to be set up. Okay. So what I've done is I will just show you the diagram which I want to follow, right? So here we want to set up three managers, and we want to set up one, two, three, four, five instead of other two. Like I'm in total I'm going to set up seven nodes, okay? And out of the seven nodes, three will be worker, and rest of them will be working as a worker node, okay? So what I've done is I've created a sheet here. Okay, so it has the information like server 1 to server 7 along with their IPs. So what I've done is I've already set up the SSH, and I'll also just mark a role that they should be like 1 to 3 will be acting as a manager, and the rest of them like 4, 5, 6, 7 will be as a worker node. Okay, so what I've done is I've created all of the machines here. You can see these are all machines which are being set up and they are ready to go. But in this particular setup, we are going to install and configure Docker. Okay, because as of now they don't have any Docker, so I will be going to install on each server. And if you want to know that how I have done the installation of the OS and set up this particular initial lab, because what I believe most of the people are aware of it, but still if you want to go through that particular thing, I've already recorded for you, okay, and you can go ahead and check that particular thing. That is not the issue, okay. So let me power on this machine, okay, and we will fire all of the machines because that is what we want, right? We are going to fire seven machines, and I'm using like i5 processor, and they are all 64-bit architecture. Okay, so all the OSs are required to be having a 64-bit architecture, and you need to make sure that your host CPU should be enabled VT. Okay, then you can set up this particular lab. Okay, so let me fire other machines as well. So just for FYI, what the configuration I have chosen is all the machines are having 1 GB of memory, one CPU, okay, and 20 GB of hard disk. So that is the standard configuration for all the machines which we have here, okay. So and right now, if you see my utilization, okay, you can see the CPU is 100%, and you can see that memory is still to kick off because I have 16 GB of memory in the host machine. So CPU will be stabilized because all the systems are booting at the same time. So the CPU is doing its work, right? So we just want to wait till this particular CPU gets stabilized. Okay. Okay. So now you can see slowly the CPU is getting stabilized. Okay, and it will be stabilized very soon once all the machines are up. Okay. Okay, the first machine is up. Second machine is about to come up. Okay, it's up now. Third is on. Fourth is coming in. Okay, fifth, I don't have any information. Probably they are up. Okay, it is also coming in, and the seventh one is also coming in. So now you can see a uh, very drastically. You can see the CPU is stabilized now. Okay, it is in 20 odd percentage in average. Okay, yep, they are coming in. Okay, great. So it will stabilize. I just want to wait till all the machines get booted. So what we have is, just to recap, okay, we have the Google Docs here. So we have 7 machines. We have powered on 7 machines, and now what we will do is we will install Docker. Okay. So I've already created a separate document, separate video specifically to install Docker. But this is a live session which I want to do so people can see step by step and without any step being skipped. Because the other video is always was also gone through all the steps, but just to show you that what exactly the steps which we are showing, that is exactly which we are running as well. Okay, and to set up the things. Okay, so it is in front of you, and now you can see all 7 servers are up. Okay, I can close this, and our CPU is in 50%, but the memory is in also in a good position. Okay, so what I can do is I can look for putty. Okay, okay, I have putty there with me. Okay, so I have the IPs with me, like these are the IPs, right? If I want, or I can copy them, and I will go to putty and I will paste this and open. Okay, so now I can see it is asking me to log in. I give my ID and password. Okay, so I'm just trying to make it a little bit big so that you guys can really can see. Okay, so now hope the because when we are recording this and uploading it later, so in that phase specifically, what I do is I always try to um, uh, do the zooming so that you can see what exactly the command I'm running. Okay, so in this, if I do sudo is using to really go to the root privilege, because every time I don't want to run sudo. Okay, so now I would be in a position where you can see I'm in a position where I can really run all the command from the from the admin privilege. Okay, so now we are root. We have logged in as root into this particular server one. So I'll show you what exactly the command which we need to run. Okay, the first command says like updating the repository. Okay, so we will update our repository. Okay, this is always a good thing to do once it is a fresh install. Although I have done the update previously when I have, as it is a minimal install. So what I have done is I've enabled the SSH. It was also not set up there, so that also requires to really update this. Okay, so but still in front of you, I just want to run the each and every command which you guys really need to run. So these commands are already there in the description. If you still want, you can visit my site aikitsupport.com, and in the blog sections you will find there is the latest blog on Docker. And after this particular video is complete, I will really upload the video there, and you can really see what exactly the steps we have followed to set up the Docker lab. Okay, so now in this we need to copy this and hit enter. Okay, okay, after that what we need to do is we need to we need to add the repository. Okay, and we will do a control C and add the repository here. So once the repository is added, then we need to run apt-get update, and we will run the update. Okay, this is not copied. Let me do a update here. So we will do a update as well after this. Okay, so once it is done, so what we need to do is we need to check the cache. Okay, this is cache. Okay, and see. So this is what it shows. Like Docker has a different versions. Okay, so this is the version which we have started with, like 1.11. Then we move ahead with 12, 13. Then we move ahead with 17.0, 17.03, 17.04. This is the latest one. Okay, so we will install the latest one, right? So we will go with apt-get installed, then yes, and then Docker engine. Okay, so I will do a clear here, and I will paste this and hit enter. So it is going to install Docker. Okay, so this is done. I will do a clear. So once this particular Docker is installed, we need to check that this Docker service is running in a running state or not. So I will run this command, and you can see here it shows as active. Okay, I can do a control C. Okay, and rest what I can do is I will add our this particular user to the Docker group so that it can have a proper privilege. It is done. Okay, and we can like we can also like do a clear screen and run a command which is docker info. Okay, so it is going to give you a little bit of information about the Docker. So it will show us that how many container we have, how many is paused, how many in stop state. So as of now nothing is there, so we can clear that. So this is what we need to do. Okay, and also we need to really download a particular image before we start. Okay, so what we need to do is docker search ubuntu. So once you run this, it will try to search the repository and check what are the versions we have. Like it shows like this is the Ubuntu version. These are the uh, different different packages of Ubuntu which is being into the repository. Okay, and this is a official shows as okay. So that means this is set up and it is fine, and it has been ready for the upload, and this is being supported as well if we set as okay. Okay, so I will show you quickly before I close out this particular session that how to download this. So what we'll do is we will do docker pull ubuntu. Okay, so it will try to fetch the latest one, and you can see it is tagged at latest. So it is trying to pulling and it is downloading into your system, and once it is downloaded, you can run a command docker images and it will show up the image there. Okay, so hope this particular video is informative, and I'm just closing this out, and you can subscribe my channel because I'm going to shoot out each and every step for setting up this lab step by step. This is a intro sort of thing for the setting up the whole lab for the Docker cluster and so on. So I'm waiting for you. Just subscribe and follow me as soon as possible because I'm going to show you what exactly how we need to do it. Okay, so if we do images, and now you can see we have one images. Okay, so I will show you more detailed commands, how we need to do it, how we need to set up, and this is just the beginning. So just follow me as soon as possible, because there are a series of videos which are going to come for you. Okay, so see you. This is Joy Banerjee signing off from AI Carry Support.